get on camera if you're absolutely terrified of getting on camera? First of all, most people on planet Earth share this same fear, and apparently public speaking is up there with people are more scared of that than actually dying. So first of all, it's normal. Secondly, nobody falls out of the womb knowing how to present to a camera. This is not something that any of the gods or Darwin or whoever or whatever you believe in innately gifted human beings as a skill as having, right? When you look down at the barrel of that lens, you are naturally not going to be good at it to begin with. You are also, because of this feeling of unfamiliarity, it's something you don't know how to do yet, because of all of the other fears that come from I'm being seen by other people and therefore I may be judged by other people, we will initially, when we're learning this camera thing, have a massive biological, chemical and physiological response to being in front of that lens. We will literally begin to shake. Fear and chemicals and cortisol will flood through our body. We will have our heart restricted whilst the rate goes up. We will physically sweat. Now, when our body is in a fear response, guess what? The neurons of our brain actually turn off so that our blood can pump through our body. We genuinely lose or limit our ability to cognitively function properly. I don't know how many of you have ever tried to do a video and you've literally forgotten your own name the second you press record. Who can relate to that? Yeah, so many of us. I have gone on. You have, yeah. You forget the name of your own course and your own business. And that's because we're in a genuine physiological state whereby the cognitive processing, the prefrontal cortex is turned off so that the rest of our body can actually function on getting out of this life-threatening situation, which is all of our body understands. Now, the only way to overcome this absolute terrifying fear is, first of all, to not go, I'm crap on camera. No, you just haven't learned how to do it yet, right? Your body thinks you're in danger. The only way to show your body you're not in danger is to stay there, is to start talking absolute codswallop to the camera. And this is genuinely what I do and what I teach people to do every day. As a course creation coach, I literally teach people how to teach effectively, right? The only way we can do that is I say some of them require a little glass of courage, but I say, I want you to literally walk me through your day. Every single thing, what colour undies you put on, what you had for breakfast, every single part of your day, and just start talking to the lens. Absolute gobbledygook rubbish. Now, after about 5-10 minutes of people talking total rubbish to the lens, what happens? Their heart rate goes down. They stop physically sweating. They're starting to put words together in some kind of coherent manner. And eventually, they fully stop sweating, and now they can begin to think. Now those neurons begin to reconnect, refire, and our cognitive processing ability reconnects and turns back on, and all of a sudden we now can speak again. Brilliant. Now from there, the only way to keep getting better is to keep on doing it. It's continuous exposure therapy. It's the only way. The people who have got good on camera are not naturals. There is no such thing as being a natural on camera. It drives me nuts when people say that. Again, none of us fall out of the womb having learned this skill inside, okay? It all comes down to the people who are brilliant on camera, the brilliant people who are brilliant professional speakers, the people who are great at presenting, only got there because we have made an absolute tit of ourselves 1,000 times more than you have, and that you will when you practice as much as we have. This is a skill that is learned, and the only way you learn it is from continuous exposure, continuous doing, and funnily enough, continuously watching yourself back. Now, some people will be like, this is going to make you put yourself in potentially the biggest narcissistic chair you've ever sat in, because you're going to have to get used to constantly watching yourself back on camera.